Hi guys, I will be doing a review on a wax warmer and a couple of other of their products. So I'm going to show you how I have it organized here. It's in this little box thing. It came from like a macaroon top or something like that. The reason why I put it like this is because I don't really care about this box and I didn't want to put it in like a nice container or anything like that. So that's why this is here. You always need these sticks and the waxing sheets. So first I'm going to talk about the product itself. Oh wait, let me tell you why I put it in the box. I put it in the box because over a period of time when you continue using it, the wax will spill off the container and stuff like that, and when you're using it, you want to put like newspaper or something you don't care about that's easy to throw away because it's going to get all over your stuff, and no matter how cautious you are, it's wax and it's melted wax, so sometimes it will spill and stuff. So depending on how frequently you wipe it down and stuff like that, determines how you want to store it. But I specifically put it in this box just because I don't really care about the box. So I want to show you the waxing product first, or actually the waxing warmer. I don't have the box with me because I opened it a long time ago. So this is what it looks like right here. It's really fairly simple. It's self-explanatory really. So here's the off button right there. The red is, I don't know, oh, the red is when the machine is on. The green is when, I can't plug it in. Okay, and then you do it from low, medium to high, I believe. And usually in the beginning, if I want to do something really quick, I always turn it all the way up to high, but then I will go back down to medium, between medium and low, just because you don't want the wax to be so hot. So this is the GIGI brand, and it looks like this, and this is the one that I'm used to my entire life that I've been waxing. And the reason why I got this one specifically is because my mom used this on me when I was younger, as in like in high school, and I was just used to it, and I know she knows what she's doing or which product it is because she used this in the salon that she has, so she used this on her customers as well. There's some other ones, I believe, but she said she liked this one the best, so that's why I bought this one. this one. And for me, I specifically don't like the microwave version just because you don't get a thorough melting, because I like how it thoroughly melts the wax, and I don't like it in the microwave just because of like whatever is in. I don't want to hold it, I don't want to spill it. This is just a lot easier, and I like the fact that you can just plug it in, and it's quite long, so I really like that fact. I've never had a problem with distance with this before. Okay, so aside from the fact that it was easy to use, you can just turn it low, it's just very self-explanatory. So I really like this specific brand, and I like the specific style of it, I guess, just because it's been so easy. But I would say the most important thing that I've learned over the years about waxing is the strip that you use to take it off, and the wax itself, because there's different type of wax. So basically you have this little, okay, I don't know if I can take it out because this, okay, so that was hard to take out, but it's probably easier to take out if it was like semi-wet. So basically there's different type of waxing container where you can put it in the wax warmer itself. And so the specific one I have is the smooth satin one, and it looks like this, and there's the wax in there, and that's what generally it always looked like. So far this is my favorite one because other products, I can't remember what they were called just because I've always just threw them away, but next time maybe I could. But I like this one specifically the best because it works really, really well. And aside from the wax container and what kind of wax you buy, the strip is really, really important as well, and I'll get to that a little bit later. So this one I like a lot just because the consistency is really waxy. I don't know how to explain it. It's really strong, and it really grabs onto all the hairs when you pull it out. So I really like this because other wax before didn't do a really good job. I can't remember the other name, like I said, but I think anything with this brand in general, because there's different color, different type, maybe for sensitive skin and other stuff like that. I can't remember, but this is the one that is really good. I'm going to try some other one and see how that works, but I'm not really sure. And this stuff is not really that expensive. Okay, so let me go back to why I like this one. So important thing about wax is the formulation of it. And another wax that I have tried before, the wax isn't really as thick, so when it dries, it's a really thin layer, and it wouldn't pull off the hair, especially if you have hair that is like really stubborn and there's a lot of it in, let's say, one pore or something like that. So I really like it because it's really thick, and other wax, let's say just strip with just wax on it, it's just like a really thin layer. So I like the fact that this is really thick when you put it on, and then when it dries you can just take it all off and it's really strong. So I love, 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 love this Satin Smooth wax container. There's different colors for different ones. I don't know what the specific other ones are, but this one, when I went to the store to go buy more, I saw there was different variation. But I'm just going to continue buy this Satin Smooth one just because I know it works for me, and I don't want to try something that might not work as well like all the other wax that I've tried. And over the years, I learned that I like this one the best. So now on to the wax. Okay, so these popsicle sticks, they're just popsicle sticks that I just bought at the craft store, which is really cheap. And you can use any popsicle stick because I use popsicle sticks from eating a popsicle or like an ice cream bar or something like that. You can use it because it's just regular, but there's like other different kind depending on the length that you like it. But obviously you can just adjust this. At Sally is a lot more expensive, I believe, but at Michael's there's always a 40% off coupon, so that's where I got these for like one something, I believe. I can't remember. And then a really, really good tip to, because there's always going to be wax left over on your underarms or on your legs, on your eyes, stuff like that. I don't specifically do my eyes anymore because I like threading a lot better, and I feel like the wax is just too messy for me and my eyelash and stuff like that. So I do waxing now, and I used to use that specific brand for doing waxing on my eyebrows, but I don't like them anymore. So I don't like doing the waxing for my eyes anymore. So I do threading or plucking. Okay, so anyways, a big thing where a lot of people don't know is that you can use baby oil to remove wax, and it's so much better. You can use it to clean your machine. You can use it anywhere, I don't know, on your arms or on your legs. It's just a really, really good, I guess, product to take off wax. It's the best thing that I have found because everything else does not work. Soap doesn't work, baby powder doesn't work, lotion doesn't work, nothing really works, but the baby oil is really good, and it has aloe and vitamin E. Here it is again. So yeah, I use this to take off the wax. And before, if you have sensitive skin or something like that, or you don't want it to burn too much, you should put baby powder on the area that you're going to be waxing. I generally don't do that anymore just because, I don't know, I don't care to do it, and I just know what temperature I need for my wax. But you can do that if you feel like you have somewhat sensitive skin and if you think it might be too hot for you. So that's what you should do to put it on the area that you're going to be waxing. Okay, and then lastly, I'm going to talk about this natural muslin epilating strip. Is that how you say it? I don't know. So I tried really hard to find the waxing strip that I like. There's a lot. Okay, the wax paper one, that one is not good generally. I don't like that one at all because, yeah, I don't think it's strong enough. But then there's some other ones, and this one isn't necessarily the best one. I'm going to take it out. This is what it looks like, and it's this long. It's not necessarily I'm going to use this whole entire strip for my underarm, but then, like, depending on the area that you do it, you always want to cut it up. So this would probably be in a portion of 4 or 3 if I was doing my underarm. For my leg, I guess it's okay, but the thing is, another tip about waxing is you want a really good grip, and you want to do it really fast. Because if you do this whole entire strip really fast, it's like the top part right here would get more of the strength than the stuff down here. So I highly recommend, if you're still wanting to like do a big like surface area of body or something like that, you cut it in half. But the best result I find is if you do a small area and then just do that part, because that has the most strength to pull out your hair. So this is not my favorite one. I do have a favorite one. I just don't know what the brand is, and I have not seen it at all. And the fabric is a lot thicker. The thicker the fabric and the stronger the fabric is, the better your results will be, because it will the wax will latch onto or stick to the fabric, and the fabric's really strong in itself to pull out the hair. So this one is not the best one, but it is doable because I've been using this one for a while now. So I'd probably give this like maybe a 4-star out of 5 if I could. And the other one, if one day I'll find it, I'll review it, but I can't even get a hold of it myself. Maybe it's only in like a supply store for just stylists or beauty something person, I don't know. So yeah, so I used this in the store, and I got this I think at the Sally store. So that's where I got these strips because I want to specifically go look at it, because sometimes if you order this on Amazon, you don't know if you're getting the right one. So this is what it's called. And another thing is, I actually got my wax warmer on Amazon because at Sally's it was really expensive. And I think it was a lot cheaper on Amazon, so I'll post a link below. It should be around 20 something. I'm not really sure, but if you guys have any more questions about wax warmer and maybe tips and stuff like that on waxing, let me know and I will do my best to reply back. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. Thumbs up if you like it, and have a nice day. Bye. You don't get a thorough, okay. Thorough what? Constant? No. I don't know. Whoa.